Okay, so we back outside. No, for real. My apologies to all the people who is really just loving the show and like, where's the new episodes? I know we ain't got to keep talking about it, but we back for another episode. But this will be my 2-year anniversary show. So when it comes down to the anniversary shows, I bring special people. Mm-hmm. So with that being said, I have my favorite, not a rapper, but harder than your favorite rapper, ho.
Yeah.
Cortney Lachelle is back for another one. And on top of that, if everybody that either I'm related to or best friends with, you have the most appearances outside of like people that like my wife or my mom or whoever. Right. So you have the most appearances just off rip.
Okay, period.
So this is the third time.
I love that for me.
Yes.
But we locked in though.
We locked in, yeah.
So.
You know, here's one thing I would say about Cortney. Cortney is someone who basically I'm like, yo, I want to interview. She's like, what time? When?
Yeah.
Let's do it. She's punctual. She'll be sitting there just like, all right, we're gonna figure it out. She ain't too busy for me yet.
No, I'm not. It never will be. Let me just say this. Everybody don't get that, so don't think, oh, you go text people like, well, let's get an interview.
Right.
No, it don't work like that. Like codes is real. It's different.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna do it big over here as we always do.
Period.
Because here's the thing, Cortney was my very first interview ever. And from that point, it made it easy. I really got to give you like your props for one thing, because if you don't know this, you also helped out the show just by not only being on here, but you know how many people that's connected to you that basically is the reason why they were on the show. So you are the foundation of a whole lot of people.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, for real. No, it's a lot of people I've never met before.
Right.
I'm going to tell y'all real quick how the first time me and that girl AB actually met. It's actually about a year from now at the Norman Music Festival. Mm-hmm. I only saw her from just Instagram and the Unstoppable Footprint. I know you have a good relationship with them. And so I see that and I'm like, you know what? Okay. And then I saw that she was on the show, and then while I'm about to like basically get my wristband, guess who I run into? Cortney. And she's like, go! And so going in, and then she helped me, like she introduced, you know, I don't know why I'm saying she ain't here. She introduced me and that girl AB together, then from there, you know, the interviews, and then just other people that you're connected to. So you are more than welcome to be on the show. If you want to be on every single episode, that's on you.
I'll come every day.
But at the same time, no, for real, thank you just for everything. Just because, you know.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. You always give the right vibes. Like, this is the place to come when you want to get, you know, out there and, you know, get the questions that need to be asked.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get into it. So I'm trying to think about everything, because this is your third time being here, and I already said that the second time that you were here, you're gonna be a guest host. So we actually gonna do kind of both, because we're gonna get into some new stuff that you've been working on, to get into some other stuff. So I'm gonna just randomly ask some questions from watching your interviews and watching you just grow as an artist, as an individual, and everything like that.
Okay.
So first off, Chris McCain mentioned this, and I need to get a confirmation from you.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
He said that your mama used to be beating niggas up back in the day. Is that true?
I mean...
Because I got a second follow-up question to that.
You know, look, I do not be capping about my parents, okay? And y'all done heard me talk about my parents in songs, Cry Sometimes, for example.
Right.
My mom is a changed woman. But no, for sure. I mean, yeah.
Mama Lachelle, I'm just asking. I just wanted to, you know, because that's actually kind of a cool thing.
Yeah, I mean, if they was in my hood, like, they know. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Big Wildwood, by the way. But yeah, if they was there, they knew. So. Okay.
Also, you a boxer. Like, you box on some, like, just on some other stuff?
I mean, I'll knock a nigga out.
Yo, so crazy. Y'all have to really know Cortney's personality, because for some reason when I hear this, I'm like, but I believe it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, good thing I'm on your good side, because I don't know, you know.
But you know, I'm not confrontational. Like, I'm not the person who just be in
It would
stuff.
have to be something.
It would have to be something. But if it turns into something, then it's like really bad for that person. So
I understand.
It's just like, but I don't like to get to that place. I feel like I'm not really into the whole negativity, like just drama type stuff. That's not me. Like, I'm a grown woman.
Right.
I have things going on. I'm a career woman. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's like I'm not just getting into stuff just because I can fight. Don't mean that I'm about to be just fighting everybody.
Right.
But if it gets to that point, like, it's gonna go up.
So just let y'all know, there's warnings. There's basically, like, if you gonna take it there, then we gonna take it there. But just beware. We already gave the warning. Yeah. But one thing, if y'all did not know this, this is weird because this is my first time us doing this for YouTube and everything. If y'all didn't know this, how talented Cortney is when it comes to music. So you sing and you rap. Now, we're going to get into the project a little later.
Okay.
But what would you say is your strong point? Like, I know you can do both on the, that. But what would you say is like your absolute favorite? I think I know the answer to it, but just for the tube and everything.
Oh, my favorite is singing for sure. That's like my passion. That's what I want to do. Like, if they were like, you could only choose one, there wouldn't be no question what it is. Because I'm not a rapper. I don't want to be a rapper.
Yeah, I already mentioned that earlier.
Yeah, you already mentioned that. But no, singing is just different. Everybody can't do it.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
So it's just like, that's not the reason why I do it, but I just love music, and I love what like singing and just like R&B does for me. I mean, like, any situation in my life, you can go turn on a certain R&B song or just a certain song in general, and just you can feel it.
Right.
And that's why I love music so much. It's just like, music is so everybody's need. Like, everybody needs music. I don't care what they say.
Yeah. No, because it gets you through everything. Like, I think, okay, just like how people talk about, like, say, drinking. You can drink when you down low. You can drink when you having a good time. Music is basically that. It's subjective, but then it's also that you got your feel-good songs.
Absolutely.
That's why the reason why playlists were invented, so everybody has a mood for something.
Absolutely.
You got a party. You got friends coming over. You got the fight night. You got... you just going through a bad breakup.
Yeah.
Everybody has those things. And then on top of that, you also fit that mode because of R&B being out there. And then on top of that, I feel like a lot of people who say like R&B is dead and everything really have not paid attention to a lot of other artists and music. Yeah, because it never died. It just goes into a different direction.
Absolutely. It changes.
Yeah.
Every generation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like... Every generation is different, so it's gonna be different than what we used to hear. Now, obviously, I love like the old school R&B. Yeah. What my parents brought me up on and things like that. But like, I love the R&B that we have now because it's just people's style, like how they are now. So
yeah, I mean, and talk your truth. I mean, we can't have if we had a Josie every year, it would be nobody paying attention. Yeah, it's just okay. Well, we already heard this. We want something new. Then when we do get something new, y'all saying that we don't. We lose a recipe.
Be for real.
Yeah. It's Uchi Wally Wally isn't one mic. We gotta stay on the right path.
Right.
But for real, I wanted to ask you that because even with that, you came out with 2 projects that are R&B. Would you ever consider doing a rap EP? Or even a double half singing, half, alter ego type?
It would just really depend. I don't know. I guess it would just have to be. I would just have to be really feeling like, oh, I want to do like a rap, project or something like that.
Right.
But especially because, like I said, like since I'm not a rapper and don't care to be one, I want to be one. I don't want to confuse people, and I realized over the last couple of years, people are very confused. People be like, oh, Cortney Lachelle the rapper. Absolutely not. Absolutely not Cortney Lachelle the rapper. And so that's why. I just don't want to confuse people.
No, I feel you.
But it shouldn't be like that. It should be able to be just, oh, Cortney Lachelle, the artist. Because at the end of the day, why do I have to be in a box? Like, I want to do this more, but I'm also good at this. So why can't I just do that and not be put under an umbrella of, oh, she's a singer or she's a rapper?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. But it would just have to be the right situation and the right, I'm just feeling like, let me go ahead and talk my shit a little bit.
No, I feel you. But here's the thing. Like, not even trying to, take it from anybody else that does this. You do it better than a lot of people who do this full time.
Thank you.
I'm not just saying that because you're my friend. No, but for real. Let me tell y'all right now. because I really want y'all to understand this, especially if you live in Oklahoma and you got to, if you love music, definitely help some shows. When Cortney has a show, one thing I love about it is that she's just gonna get on the mic and she's just gonna straight up just spit. Mm-hmm. Then she's gonna get into her act, like her music, depending on what type of vibes it is. Because I noticed about that. Because the first time I seen you last year was at the R&B show, and it was just straight R&B.
What show? What show was it?
Nia Monet's birthday.
Okay, yes.
It was the all-white party, and then the second time I saw you was Juneteenth on the East.
Okay,
where you went in and then like, and on top of that, you fit the mold of whatever you thinking like, okay, this is what the vibe is, because you saw like the kids and stuff. You like, okay, I can't really say what I want to say, and then you still performed it like. Take out a couple of words. Stuff. That was genius on top of the like head thinking. And then Chris McCain. That's when that's that one because I had my wife at the show.
Oh yeah, was this at the outside at the Sunset?
Yeah. Kindred Spirits. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember that, and then because I knew that was the Plan B freestyle.
Yes.
And then, but at the time you did without the music, so it even sounded more hard, like on some like y'all, for real. So that's what you know how to. Switch it up, and then you fit it to whatever. Like, you literally are doing this the right way. So when I say you do this better than a lot of people that do it full time, it's because they don't know how to stay in one dimension. Mm-hmm. And I'm not saying anybody specific. I'm just basically stating facts.
Right.
It's just you notice these things,
right?
And I love that. So
you have to know your crowd for sure.
You do.
I'm not gonna go to a show where it's gonna be a ton of kids and perform F&B.
Yeah. We're going to get into this. We're going to get into that.
So.
But for real, that is just something that I really just enjoy about, like, you seeing you shine from just the outside looking in.
Thank
you. You do a good job at this, and you're very professional about it.
Thank you.
So, when I say this, I'm like, look, I want everybody to be listening.
Okay.
Paying attention. Because I don't know what situations where more of the people that get famous and get big are just kind of like, okay, it's cool, it's whatever. What else they have? You have it. You have the formula.
Thank you.
For real.
Thanks, cuz.
Now, the reason why we're here, one of the main reasons why we're here, is because you've been working on this project. Now, I don't know how many people you told prior to this, but I was at least one of the first people to get the album title, you know, and so I'm like, okay, I'm ready, and everything. So first off, I want to ask you about the promo because I love it.
Thank you.
Like when I listen to like major artists, say if it's like Jay-Z or J. Cole, whoever, I need to see the promotion of a project. I never told nobody this, and I'm gonna be completely honest. So one thing about me doing this, I want to be able to interview people and get a different mindset of just the music itself. A 3-minute song but it's just because it's a 3-minute song don't mean that the situation is 3 minutes.
Right.
It's a whole situation that you
put into that
you bring into exactly. So one thing I would say is when I used to watch like 106 Park and TRL, whoever, sell me this album. Mm-hmm. You are a salesperson. Okay, why should I listen to your project? Absolutely. Why should I listen to this song you about to put out? Why should I watch this video you doing? And when you see people are really just passionate about what they do, and they, you can tell the people from who doing it for the paycheck and who can do it for like off passion and stuff. The fact that when you did the album promotion in like 4 days, this is what's happening. 3 days, this is what happened. I'm thinking, this is dope.
Yeah.
And I want to do it to a level of. I want to watch this because if I didn't know you're bringing me in to want to listen to this project. So let's talk about the process of creating those videos. Who came up with it, or how'd you come up with it, all this, and what happened?
I'm super excited to talk about this because, let me just take a little step back and say, for the cycle, it was very much, I'm putting out my first project. Mm-hmm. I didn't know what really went along with that. I didn't know what I needed to do. Okay. I put the cycle out. It went crazy. Everybody was, sharing it. Right. And it was just being shared, but I didn't really go super in depth with like promoting it and making sure that it was everywhere.
Okay, and I could tell the difference between the two. Okay.
I didn't know. Yeah. It was my first project.
Yeah.
Outside of that, my first, things that I put out was like Cry Sometimes and,
the Gucci Gang.
What I'm saying? It was just like these little things that I had done prior to that, but I didn't really know what really went into it.
Right.
And so this time around, I was like, no, like, I know that this project is going to be crazy, and I need the reaction to be crazy.
Right.
And so I came up with these ideas. It was actually supposed to be 7, but there were some hiccups with the locations that I was needing.
Okay.
And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna still make the ones happen that can happen.
Okay.
I was at we had a show with Chris McCain at the new location, the location. And I was there. My cousin D Wright, he was there, and we were just talking. I was like, yeah, man, I'm trying to shoot these promo videos for my project I'm about to get ready to release. He was like, oh yeah. He was like, let's do it. I'm like, you for real? He like, yeah. Mind you, he said, when you trying to do it? I said, can we do it next week?
Oh, okay.
Next week. He was like, yeah. I'm like, don't play with me.
Right.
He was very, very much serious about it. So he was like, just tell me the ideas that you have so we can make sure we have locations and whatever we need. Blah, blah, blah.
No, and I totally get it. Yeah.
So I told him the ideas we had. I hit up the people in the videos. Hey, guys, I need you for this, blah, 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 blah. Everybody, cool, bet. And we shot all of the promo videos in one day. And we did that a week after having the conversation. And all I did was I told him, this is what I want to do. Had my, scripts, I guess you can say,
right.
Written up. Everything came from me. Like, this is what I want y'all to say. And obviously I didn't give the actors an actual script because I wanted it to be natural.
Yeah,
but
organic.
This is what I need it to be.
Right.
So you can say it how you want to, but I need you to say this. And it came out great.
Yeah.
So shout out to my cousin D Wright, because I tell you, I'm not even kidding. It was a Saturday, and we shot the next Saturday. All of the promo videos.
Yeah.
He had them edited within the next couple of days. The
dedication.
Easiest process of my life.
Yeah.
So, and I'm very big on that. I'm very big on like working with people who are gonna go just as hard for your stuff as they would for their own. Because D Wright is also a rapper.
Yeah.
He does
photography.
Yeah. He does what is it? Screen printing and all that. I'm just like, what do my cousin do? Period. Because that's what we do.
Yeah.
But
it's funny that you mentioned about that part, because I had gotten a phone call from, or a text message, I should say, from one of my cousins, and they were like, "Hey, do you do photography?" Because my dad's a photographer, and I've been in that photography world, not as much as like say with D Wright and anybody else doing it like that,
right.
Or because the thing is like I thought it was a passion, not necessarily a passion, but but if any moment I probably could pick up a camera and then, but to the level with how they're doing it, not so much, but. She asked for like I was like, I can give you a recommendation, and I gave him like the profile from Instagram, like, hey,
okay.
One of the people, it was like 2 people, and I was like, hey, I don't know what happened. So if they work together, they work together. They didn't, hey,
but you gave that recommendation because he be on it.
Because he be on it, and you see it, especially for like when you see like his videos or you see like all those stuff, like I didn't get to actually speak to him until my New Wave interview. Okay. So I was at that time getting to see it.
Right.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
So I enjoyed it. And then on top of that, for the acting that you mentioned, it didn't feel like it was forced.
It wasn't. Because I was like, y'all better be y'all.
Yeah.
The thing about it, though, everybody was literally being them. So on the first one with the 4 days, Sheridan and Casey, shout out to them.
Yeah.
That's literally them, like on a regular basis.
Right.
Very funny, very like, you know what I'm saying?
It makes sense.
Adrian and Kamara, shout out to my sisters, period. Very much like that. Like, we about to, say period. So everybody just came and did what they needed to do. Yeah, man, it was great.
Yeah, so that got me excited. I'm sharing it on my stories because I'm like, here's the thing: if she's about to release, you ain't gotta ask me to do it. I'm gonna just do it off rip.
I was just about to say
off
that.
The dribble. That's because it's genuine love. Yeah. I genuinely love your music.
Thank you so much.
And just because you are a good person behind the scenes, and
Thank you.
Yeah.
I was just about to say that. When I say that anytime I drop, I'm getting ready to drop, or anything that I'm doing, you are sharing it. And I'm just like, this is why this is my guy. Because I never have to, hey, Coach, can you share this with me?
Yeah.
It's never that. It's always organic, and it's always just like, y'all gotta blah, blah, blah. Even with like Twitter. You be on Twitter talking my shit for me. Like, I'm like, tell him, Coach.
Y'all want to know how much I love Cortney?
Oh man.
I made a GIF just to help promote the album too.
Period.
And I was just like, I can do it. Let me just.
Yeah, no. We be on Twitter cutting up.
Yeah, we do. All right, well, okay, so now let's get into the project. So we're gonna do this album breakdown.
Okay.
Because
I'm stressed. No, but
hey, now I'm gonna just say this right now. So I'm gonna have you explain about it, and then I'm gonna explain my parts, what I think about it, or what I was going through, or just whatever.
Okay.
So I'm actually gonna enjoy this more than like, not to say that everybody else's album breakdowns, but y'all gotta understand this right here.
Right.
We locked in.
Right.
So it's gonna be a little different. It's gonna come off biased. I'm just gonna say that. So let's get into this album. Not One Love Song, and I always make sure I say this. It's in your phones right now. Go to Apple, Spotify, whatever. Go check it out. It's a dope project. I'm not just saying that, but I'm being for real. But we're going to get into this first record, though.
Uh-oh.
That left me speechless.
Okay.
FMB. Mm-hmm. I don't even know how to start this question. Like, what the thought process? I don't know how to start this question. Like, because how can I ask this without coming off real? I don't know how to come off when I say this, but is this a real life situation, or is it like either way? It pulls you in.
Right. I mean, the first song on the record.
The first one. I mean,
went crazy.
It went crazy.
Yeah. It wasn't necessarily like an experience where I'm like, oh, I have to write about this. Mm-hmm. You know how I write.
Yeah.
You know that it's very much like I'll write about the things going on around me. I'll write about my friends' relationships and things that they got going on.
That artist brain.
Right. But I'm very big on writing what pretty much the masses go through too, and like, you know what I'm saying, like what everybody could be going through. I don't have to know the person to know that like you got some freaks out here,
right?
And this is gonna touch their soul somehow.
And they need a soundtrack.
And that's just is what it is.
Or it's certain in your playlist or something like that.
Yeah. So for me, it's just like I didn't have anything. I wasn't feeling anything specific when I wrote it. But I like the freaky music too. So I'm like writing shit. I'm like, I like this.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
Okay, so two things I'm gonna mention. One, so if you guys also listen to The Cycle, which you should have already been checked out before this interview even started. Like, what are you doing? Something o'clock. It's like, to me, this is the best way I could put it. It's like the foreplay before, it kind of gets you going and everything like that.
Because it's not too crazy.
It's not too crazy. You even been on the show and mentioned about, because we talked about like female artists and like you said like how like you may not have songs like this, but Something O'Clock could be like in that level. Right. This motherfucking song. So I'm gonna, because obviously you were here for this part, but so I knew the album was coming out on a Tuesday. What's it, the 31st?
A Wednesday.
Tuesday?
On the 28th.
On the 28th? Okay. It was March.
Right.
Last week of March anyway. And what happened was, when I listen to music, and majority of the artist dates are Friday. Right. And 11, our time zone, 11 p.m. that's when the album comes out. Right. So I'm thinking, okay, well, I know it's midnight. So I was like, well, maybe it's going to be literally at midnight, but they wind up being 11 o'clock for you as well. Yes, it did. And so I remember I was asleep, and then I woke up, and I saw it was like 11:40. I'm like, let me just see if the project is out. But at least try to get a song in, because I know I'm probably tired, so if I listen to it, I'm probably not going to be able to finish it all, whatever like that. Now, remind you guys, 11:40 p.m. When I tell y'all this song woke me up, because I was like, what does that mean? That, I can't remember. I think it's the dude from American Top Model. Like, he's just that was that mean like Cortney.
Yeah. What were you going through?
No. It's cool. It's a great song. Yeah. It's like, hold on, it's a little too much for me.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Let me decompose. Let me re-listen to the album.
Right. Tomorrow.
Yeah. When I wake up. But no, but that was what happened. And in my mind, I was thinking like, yo. I think Tripp said it on I couldn't find a way to say it, so basically left me speechless. Yeah. Like, it just did. It was so really good.
Thank
like,
you.
It's just because the thing about it is like if I hear a song like this, I'm thinking, dang, who got movies that have that scene?
You know what I'm saying?
You need that background music.
Yeah.
You need it, and because I'm telling you. You put this on Insecure, your stream's going up.
They should have put this on the Players Club. Now I wasn't alive probably when they made. No, I was alive, but I wasn't even old enough to talk about nothing like this. But you know,
no, they could have had that.
I'm gonna call them, tell them to redo this.
So I told y'all, my cousin was on there. I still ain't met him yet.
Oh yeah. Wait, is it Red?
No, well, hold on. I don't remember his name.
Red from Friday.
No. Ice Cube's partner.
I forgot
his name. I forgot his name on the movie, but yeah. So, but yeah. All right, we'll get back into the project. Okay, so Cheat 2. Now, this is a song I said, because from off the titles, you was like, what y'all think your favorite song going to be? I said this one because it's just, that's a good title, but
what does that mean?
Yeah, so what happened on that one?
So I was very much, y'all, my friends be going through it, okay? Mm-hmm. I'm going to just put it out there, like, my friends be going through it, and I just wanted to make something for women, because I feel like men don't think that women gonna get their lick back, or that some women don't want to. Even though they say women are the best cheaters, they
do. But because as a man, I can say that for real. The way it's like, it's that feeling you get. Mm-hmm. You thinking, oh, she ain't gonna find out. Yeah, she will.
She knows.
Either way, either somebody got to tell it to her, or if somebody, it's actually somebody said this on Twitter. I don't have like the exact tweet, but it's basically like the reason why men get caught is because y'all start treating your significant others differently. Mm-hmm. If you doing the same, like if you just doing the exact same thing, and then you did that on the side, it will. If they found out about it, it's gonna be different,
right?
But it's the fact that we don't, as men, we don't know how to.
Y'all start acting different.
Yeah. And so she gonna know what's up, especially, and then on top of that, when you do it the first time and she catch you the first time, guess what's gonna happen? She's gonna lose trust in you. Yeah. She's gonna do that. But when a woman, like, I don't know, I can tell you this: that feel like that moment that someone's spending time with somebody else or whatever it is, it can hurt.
Oh yeah.
So
I just wanted it to be something. I wanted women to be able to talk their shit and just basically say like it starts off with basically like, I know you thought I'd be sitting here crying and shit. No, I'm not.
Nah, that's what you want me to do.
I'm not crying at all. Actually, I'm actually chilling with oh boy, and it's kind of like, speaking of Friday, when Craig's on the phone with girl, who was you at the movies with last night? But she got a whole nigga in her
right there. Yeah, it took me years to figure that somebody's talking to me.
Yeah, is that a
movie for years and didn't know that. It's like,
it's like
crazy.
It's one of those things like, women, we can do that, and it's gonna be a lot harder for y'all to know, because it just is what it is. Yeah. But I basically wanted women to be able to talk their shit and say like, you can do this, but I'm gonna do it too.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I would say this: if a woman does find out, or when a woman does get her lick back, I think she purposely wants to make sure that dude know this is what I
feel like
did.
Too.
Yeah,
I feel like that too. It's like, like, I got my lick back. I need you to know I got my lick back. Unless it's a woman who's like, I'm too in love with him to lose him. Because when a man find out they girl cheating, they have a heart attack and they die. Every single one.
Look, you say, for real, you don't know how to get out of that. That's all you're gonna think about, Because even I know these are memes when we do and stuff like that. But like, you cheating your girl like 27 times, but then she go to lunch with somebody, lunch one time, and you hurt. Yeah. You hurt.
Well, and you know what? I'm really curious to know, like, why do men assume that like women are supposed to be so strong enough to deal with the fact that you land with another woman or whatever, and then when it's us, then it's like, you're a hoe, all hell broke loose, and it's just like, baby, I'm just matching your energy. We twins. What's up, twin?
Yeah, nobody wants to talk about the other side of it. You just kind of I'm gonna do this, and that's the thing. People need to stop thinking that everybody needs to stop underestimating people.
Absolutely.
For real. Not even just like, gee, it's people that got their ass beat in a fight because you thinking, oh, he a nerd, he is scrawny or whatever like that. Nah, you don't know what anybody going through. Yeah. And trust me, people can move mountains when they want to. So it's crazy. Yeah.
Now, I want to put it out there. I'm personally not a cheater. I'm gonna either just leave you, or no, I'm gonna just leave you at the end of the day. Because my conscience is not set up like that. Like, I will literally.
So it's just a one time. So cheat too, but only just in real, just one time. Just don't even. Actually, why would you cheat on Courtney?
Yeah, why would you cheat on me? What? Be for real, bye.
Right. All right, we're gonna okay, so let's get into Call Me.
Okay.
Smooth record.
Thank you.
Let's go about it. Like, I like this one.
Thank you. I think Call Me is super fun because it's kind of like letting dude know, what did I say? I don't need your heart, but your body is mine. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you just got that person where it's like, I don't really want to like fuck with you like that, but like I want to fuck with you like this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
yeah.
And we cool, like you my partner, like, but you know we don't go out in public.
Right.
You know, the less people that know, baby, the more that I love it.
Right.
Period. We don't have to do that.
So I remember that one podcast I love listening to. They said this and they asked this question, and it's like I can't really like because it's their show, so I can't really just like, well, this is the answer to it.
Right.
Good thing you said that. So here's the thing, y'all. there's people out there that you actually like you really want to pursue a relationship with.
Right.
Them. There's people who you just like, look, all I really just need is what's between your legs. That's
Pretty
it.
much.
That's it.
Pretty much.
And people, and it sucks that maybe if you wanted more, because it's always that you opposites attract situation.
Right.
So the people who you probably want to date, they don't really want you that way.
For sure.
But it's people who you just, I just want, all I want is just a phone call.
Yeah.
Call me.
Yeah.
That's
Call
it.
me when you need to call me.
Right, yeah. Like, I got you, I'm free or whatever. So, it's one of those, I get it. Mm-hmm. Like, it's the only reason why people may not get it is because they be in those situations.
For sure.
Sometimes y'all be calling people and y'all be really thinking y'all more than
what it is. And my thing is, I feel like in a situation like that, it's all about just keeping it 100 from the beginning.
Right.
If you go in with those intentions, like this is all I'm really wanting from the situation.
Mm-hmm.
If they start catching feelings and being in their feelings, then they cause that on themselves.
Right.
Because it's just like you already knew what it was from the get go.
Right.
Now if you go in and you doing all the things that somebody would do for somebody that they want to date or something like that, and then you get mad when they feel like it's more, then it's like you weren't like clear with your intentions.
Right.
I'm very big on being clear with my intentions, like what I want. You know what I'm saying? And so if I actually like want you, you gonna know that I want you, like in a way of like, oh, I want to be with you type shit.
No.
So
I totally get it.
Just be clear with your intentions.
That's right. Okay, so next one, because I think I really got some questions about this one. Naked.
Okay.
So F&B and Naked are one of those two records that are just like needs to be in the playlist,
Right.
But was this song supposed to be intentionally short?
Yes.
Because at that point,
Everybody
I'm wanting
hates me
more.
for it. Everybody hates me for it. I will say that it's pretty much like something o'clock where everybody's like, where's the rest of the song?
Right.
Don't get to asking me no questions, okay? No, Naked was supposed to be short. I've been being threatened for it not being longer. People have a problem. They're just very mad at me or whatever. But I really feel like y'all can maybe give me a little time because y'all probably gonna get a little extended version.
Oh, that was one of the things I was gonna ask. I was like, do we got a second verse or something else that's
exclusive? First time I'm telling y'all might get that second verse.
Right. No, here's the thing. This is for me though. I want to say this. I love the record. I will tell you for a fact that it's like, okay, what I want more, yes. But if you listen to it repeatedly, like I have, if you look at your streams, I hope they got names next to it.
I wish they did because I want to know who is all these people.
Right.
Yeah.
No, because at that point, for real, you going to know who really be fucking with you.
Yes,
like,
absolutely.
Because people be like, oh, yeah,
I
I got you.
You lying.
Like, nah. What service?
I didn't see your name. Yeah, I didn't see your name at all.
Right.
Yeah.
But no, in my mind, I'm like, but I'm okay for it being short. Like,
yeah.
Yes, what I want a second verse. Yes, what I want an extended version. Yes, I'm going to support that. But some of it's like, but maybe it's just like, okay.
It needs to stay like that.
It needs to stay like that. I'll tell you like this. If you just released that and that was all you released, then yeah, I would feel that way. Like, I wouldn't threaten you, but yes, I would feel that way. I don't threaten nobody online. It's weird.
Okay.
But since it's in the project,
right,
at a good placement of where you put it,
it's enough.
Yeah. Because guess what? You got much from FMB. You got Naked. What more do you need?
For sure.
You still got it. So,
it would, and it probably would be more of like a remix type vibe.
Yeah.
Opposed to like me just trying to make it a full song. So I may have someone on there.
Okay.
A big person. I don't know. You never know what's going on.
You know,
Who could you see on naked?
Who can
famous or not?
Who could fit that? Man, okay, for me, just because it's me, I would want it to be another lady on that record. But who is just gives me that vibe? I don't know.
I don't know either.
I'm
sitting there like,
I don't know.
I'm trying to steal from you.
Yeah. Right. I don't know. Because it just seems like for it to happen, you got to already... I don't know who make music like you, if that makes sense.
Right.
You know, it's like... Okay, I'll say it like this. So, say Wonder. We'll get to that song in a minute, but let's say Wonder. If you had, like, say, Serafina or Nia on there, like another thing, like another, like, ballad or...
fit.
Right, or even West or somebody.
Right.
I can give you that right there.
Right.
This one is one of those records where it's like...
Nobody,
yeah. And I think another thing about it is with songs like that, to me, if you're not already, like, in a group with someone with a song like this... I think it's more of a case where you just need yourself on there and you just get that because it's like your experience, your thing, you know.
Right.
Or the only way, and I know I mentioned the lady, the only way would have to be like a man's POV. Okay. Like somebody who would be on something like Coriano.
My brother.
Right.
Yeah.
He can do
He'd get on there and go crazy.
Yeah, right. So it'd be somebody like that. It has to be like, you know, either you by yourself or somebody would have to be matching the energy. Like if it's a video, like you getting respected from someone else.
Right.
So I don't know. That'd be my answer.
Yeah.
Just on top of that.
I feel that. For sure.
Okay. What else hold on, give me a second. Another day. I had to go. I'm going off memory too. So
you going off memory? You got
I wrote it down, but
but
it's 7 songs and I listened to them back to back.
So you know the order.
I know the order. I do feel bad because when I had Ashley on, we did the album breakdown of KO's album, and I just put it in a shuffle.
Okay.
And we just taking them out. The problem is that my brain is like, oh shit, I have to go in the order. So I shouldn't I made it fun, but at the same time it was like, dang.
Should have been in order.
I know the order, yeah. So, but another day, this one I think it's single ready.
It is single ready.
Okay.
It is single ready, but I'll get in. Well,
if you don't, if you can't put out the details, don't even worry about it. It's cool.
Yeah.
Because I know.
Another day is just like basically saying, man, like I've been crying over you for so long, and this is one of those situations where I could cry, but I'm not going to. I'll save that shit for another day. Like I gotta get up, stand up,
right?
You know what I mean?
Right,
stand up.
Right.
So it's just like. I know a lot of people go through those situations where it's just like you so sick of crying over the same person, and eventually, realistically, you just run out of tears. Like you don't even got tears no more for this person.
Yeah,
you can be hurt, but like you don't have tears anymore. It's just like, have you ever gone through a breakup and maybe y'all are so used to doing the breakup to make up, or there's some situation where it's just like now at this point. Y'all done broke up, and like you would think you would be just dying, just sad, and you just sitting there like, I don't really think I care.
Yeah, I've been through those.
You know,
because you think about it, you like,
do I really care?
Yeah, like obviously. I'm gonna get out of this, you know. So we got to start that process now, and just kind of, and not like any disrespect to that person. It's just I need to
all disrespect, all disrespect. No, let me tell you why all disrespect.
Okay.
Because when you are dealing with people who love hard, I'm somebody who loves hard. Like if I actually love you, I'm gonna love you real bad.
Right.
And so if you get me to a point where I'm thinking like, do I even care? Oh, it's a wrap for you.
Right.
Like, I'm going to fall off the face of the earth when it comes to you because I just, don't put me in that position to not care about you at all anymore. And I'm very big on, I will say this, I don't really go through heartache like people do. Like, my process is a lot different than most people's. So, realistically, like, women, the women that I know or the women that I've been around who have gone through heartbreak or whatever, they'll be just literally broken. Like they're crying, they're going days and days and days and days. That's not my process. I'm very big on, okay, I literally was on this earth 20 plus years without you, I think I'll be fine.
Yeah. No, that's a good way of putting it.
And it always helps me. I give myself maybe 5 minutes. It's so funny because all my friends know this. I give myself 5 minutes or I give myself a whole shower session. So when I'm in the shower, if I just had a breakup, I'm very quick to go take a shower, and I cry in the shower. I have this mindset that like my tears are gonna go down the drain and then it's washed away.
Right.
And I give myself just that time, and then when I'm out, it's a wrap.
It's a
like
wrap.
I'm not about to sit here and think about you.
No,
I'm not talking to you. I don't want none of that.
Yeah.
And so another day is basically just like one of those things where like I'll save it for another day.
Yeah.
But today I just really ain't got no tears to give you.
And that's all. That's all it needed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, when she had put out the promotion, why I keep saying she like you not here?
I'm not here, y'all.
Okay. Well, you put out the promotion talking about like what's your favorite song and everything like that. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna have to take one because I think I'm gonna love the project, which I do.
Right.
But I said Cheat too. Now, when I listen to I Wish,
that's your actual favorite song?
Oh my God. Yes.
I was going to ask you that, what your favorite song was.
Yeah.
Is it I Wish?
It is.
I have a story behind that, so I'm glad that you said that.
Yeah. So I also like to play the test. I don't know what the name I would give to it, but I call it the test. I played the song in the house on the speaker out in the forefront.
Okay.
Because I know my wife's in the house.
Okay.
I'm like, if there's going to be a song that I can really get her to really like, okay. Because Shazam is a thing, y'all. And I actually listened to it like right before I was getting ready to shower. And then when I like came out and I'm like, everything good, she was like, I Shazam the song. And I just followed Cortney on Instagram.
Okay, period.
So,
I love that.
Because that record is just, I would say like this. Now, I'm happy, in my situation, I am very much happy being married.
Period.
And everything. But I will tell you, this song is definitely one of the records that would have hit
back then.
Yeah. At that time.
Yeah.
Because I needed a record like that.
Right.
Because this is literally like a situation I went through.
Right.
I need you to be like where we at, because at the same time I can either keep wasting my time or we wasting each other's time basically.
Right.
So, but go with the story what you were going to say.
Well, first things first. I Wish was the first song that I wrote on the project.
Oh,
so that's what's so crazy to me is that like me getting back started after almost 3 years of not putting anything out. The first song that I wrote and recorded was I Wish. So like it kind of means a lot more to me than
just a song.
Yeah. The cool thing about it is, so after the release, I'm not like really big on like checking numbers on YouTube and stuff because I feel like nobody goes to YouTube to listen to a project. Like I'm like they're on Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal. They're gonna go where they can download it and just have it in their phones and it'll just come up. So I'm like not thinking nothing of it. One day, I want to say it was probably, I don't even know what time in the morning, but my cousin Big Ken, Big Ken is real big about his cousin. Shout out to my cousin Big Ken.
Yeah, shout out to Big Ken for real. I need to get you on this show.
He's gonna come, cousin. Bring your ass. But so he hit me up and he's just like, cousin, do you see what I Wish is doing on YouTube? And I'm like, no, because who gets on there?
Right.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm like, no, I don't even get on YouTube like to look at nothing about my, I mean, unless it's a music video or something, I might get on there and see. But I'm like, no. And he's like, go look. Or he told me the number and he was like, go look. I'm like, wait a minute, it ain't even been a week yet. So within 2 weeks now, because it's been 2 weeks, a couple of days after 2 weeks or whatever, but within 2 weeks or before 2 weeks, it got over 5K just on I Wish. Just on YouTube. What? I'm sitting here like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, what's going on YouTube? Why did I not know that this was a thing? The thing that's like really big about that to me is this is not a music video.
Right.
This is a cover art with the song.
Yeah.
Why are y'all going so crazy on YouTube with this? And the numbers are doing great just all around on the other platforms, but like over 5K on YouTube in less than 2 weeks. What's going on? Why?
I just tell my YouTube
So, okay. So I'm like, so after that, then I started checking. Because when I looked, I think it was like just now getting to 1K. Right. And it was before a week.
Yeah.
And I was just like, that's odd. Okay. So every day now, me and my cousin, we going back and forth, sending each other screenshots. He like, cousin, this shit is at 1.3. Cousin, this shit is at 1.7. I'm like, what the fuck going on?
I love moments like that, yeah.
Bro, because I'm like, but my cousin Ken, he's very big on anything that has to do with me. So he's checking my stats. I ain't even checking my stats. Because like I said, I didn't think nobody gets on YouTube to listen to shit.
Right.
So the fact that he did that, I would have never paid attention to this because I'm thinking it's not a music video. So, like, it's not going to do no numbers on YouTube.
Right.
But it's like, it just was going crazy. And so then I started sending it to my producer / engineer, Reggie. And so I would send it to him. And I wake up early in the morning, send a screenshot, and he like, well, good morning to you too, or damn, you already, you know. And so I was just like, I'm so sorry, but like I don't understand what's going on. And then I got it, sent it to my best friend Adriana, and so now it's me and them sending back and forth, you know, new screenshots, like look where it's at. And I'm just like, I wish really went crazy. I don't know what the fuck going on YouTube, but it need to keep happening.
Right.
I'm like, I ain't even got no ads or nothing on it. I don't even know how to work YouTube ads yet because it's so fucking complicated. What's going on?
No,
YouTube? Is it complicated? You know how to do it?
After
I'm gonna get some help.
Interview, we gonna chop it up some more.
You gonna help me?
Yeah.
Okay, period.
Well, I'm gonna tell you about it, but actually, I am gonna help you because
what the fuck?
There's a solution, and the thing about it is, we're gonna check everything.
Okay.
Because it'll work easier for you than it would for me.
Okay.
In a weird way.
Is it just because it's like music, or? I guess we'll get.
Well, okay, so. Well, I'm going to turn into consumer for a second.
Okay.
Even though I mean, still, but I'm going to turn to consumer. You get when you search an artist, it's just whatever pops up in the results.
Right.
And I don't know how the placement is because because I also listen to music on the music apps and everything. Right. But I do I think I follow you or subscribe to you and everything like that because when you come out with a video, we can see and everything. But the thing about it is when you listen to a song, it could be just like the first song and then it catches your attention like that. You got to understand that's multiple people across wherever is listening to that song because you listen to it maybe and also personal experiences.
Right.
It's literally like you would never know like maybe the details unless they put in the comments like I went through this breakup in 2019. This is perfect because this is exactly my situation and you sung it for me. That type of thing. And so you talking about a thing. It's like in a weird way. It's like your audience until we get into the details of it. It's just how it is. And so people, even though it's just cover art, it's not just cover art to certain people. Right. You're going to have people who already support you that probably looking on YouTube. Right. Maybe because, oh shit, she came out with a new video yet or whatever. Especially when the project came out. So that lays into a lot of different scenarios that, hey, I think that's how it works.
The shit is just crazy to me. Like I said, I'm like, I don't have anything, I don't have ads on there or nothing, so I couldn't figure out what was going on. I'm very grateful for it, but I was just thinking, like, to put it into perspective for me, like, how dope it was, I was thinking, we have, and I'm not, like, saying, like, oh, y'all shit ain't doing nothing, because even my shit didn't get to 5K.
I feel you.
But we have, like, artists putting out music videos, and they've had them out 6 months, a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, whatever, and it don't even have
it'd be like 30 views.
And this is in 2 weeks. So that's how I was able to put in perspective that this is going crazy without any promo.
I got you.
So if I get some promo or some kind of ads or something running,
it's over.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
Yo, I'm gonna tell y'all right now because basically it's so funny how I can actually share this with you, and like I said, we're gonna talk about it afterwards,
right?
Because I had a moment like,
what's going on?
Yeah, that's literally what happened, and it deals with YouTube. So it's so funny that you mentioned that. All right, we're gonna get into the last one, Wonder. This one is just a nice little ballad.
Yes,
is would you call it that?
Absolutely.
All right,
absolutely. Yeah. So this was the second song I believe I recorded.
Okay.
And Reggie, y'all don't know him as Reggie, I guess, or maybe y'all do, but 778 Music Group.
Shout out to them.
That's my brother, so I'm gonna call him Reggie. But so I got in the studio, I started recording it, and he was just, I could see him through the glass,
right?
And he was just looking like. And so when I stopped the recording at whatever point, he was like, I was still standing there, obviously, like maybe I'm getting ready to do the second verse or whatever, and he was just like, oh, you was writing, huh? And I was just like, yeah, because I'm very big on my writing. Like, nobody writes my music for me.
Right.
And so, but this one, I just wanted something that was a little deeper than how, where I usually go. And I'm not saying I don't think my music is surface level at all.
Oh, no.
But I wanted to get deep. You know what I mean? And so, I think he had told me that he let somebody listen to Wonder, like prior to the project dropping, like a close friend of his or something. And that she started crying. And I'm like, girl, what the hell you crying for? But I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what I needed to do.
It's that eternal feeling.
Yeah, so I kind of knew off top that song would be, and it's the only song on there like that.
Yeah,
but I already knew off top that song would mean a lot to some people, because it's just like, I just wonder, like, did you really love me like you said you did? Like, yeah. So I don't know. That song is just like really special, and I feel like I let my granny actually hear it before it was even mixed and mastered or anything. And we were driving in the car, and I'm driving her like Miss Daisy, and she's like, she was like, "That is so beautiful."
Right.
And I'm like, oh, thanks, Granny. That's the only song I let her hear.
And that's those are the real feedback that you really want.
Because grandmas, the older generation, they gonna be like.
Right, but if you can get their attention,
and even my mama,
Cause
my mama, one thing about my mama, let me shout out my mama real quick. Cause my mama gonna listen to my music, and she gonna be so turned up, and I just be, you know how you feel like your parents probably just support you because they your parents. My mama's not like that.
No, she supports you.
My mama really loves it,
right? And
so when I actually played Wonder for her, and she was sitting there, and she literally was like, "Play it again." I'm like, okay, mama, you're doing too much. Because now I don't want to hear this again.
Right.
I don't want to hear this 4 times. We in the car, she talking about, okay, play one more time.
And then
she talking about, send it to me. Absolutely not. Because when I send her something, she be letting people at work hear it. She be telling me she don't, but I know you be letting people at work hear it. So, but that's one thing too. She gonna go to work and tell all her coworkers, like, y'all need, and I'm just like, girl. So that's my baby. Shout out to my mama, period.
Shout out to Miss Mama Lachelle, for real. All right, so y'all, for real, Not One Love Song is on streaming everywhere. Because I mean, if I'm gonna do it, I gotta talk about it and everything. For sure. We're gonna get into. I'm gonna do a game.
Okay. Oh Lord.
And then I'm actually gonna share a story with you right before on the thing. But let's get into this game real quick. Okay. We're gonna do a brand new game.
I'm scared.
It's not a bad game.
Okay.
It shouldn't be. Hopefully not.
Oh Lord.
This game is going to be called First Things First. Now, I'm going to give you a name of a person that is connected to you some way.
Okay.
It don't have to be the first word. If you want to just be a word, that's cool. If you want to explain, you can.
Just first thing that comes to my
mind.
It's
the first thing that comes to your mind.
Oh, Lord.
Right.
Okay.
It's some people that you know. It's not,
Okay.
So first one I'm going to start off with, Big Ken.
Oh, God. That's my motherfucking cousin. Wait, no. When I tell you, like, we, like, little, just... We really grew up together. Like, it's one of those cousinships where, like, it's not no distant cousin. Like, this is really my cousin. Like, we grew up fighting with each other.
Right.
Not fighting each other. That's the one thing I can say. Me and my cousin did not like having to fight each other. You know when your big cousins be trying to make y'all fight?
Everybody, I still watch wrestling, but everybody watched wrestling back in the day, and I got in chokeholds and chicken
our
wings.
Big cousins used to try to make us fight, but me and my cousin did not like fighting each other.
That's what's up.
But we grew up fighting together type shit.
Okay.
And just... That's my heart. Like, I love my cousin. Shout out to my cousin, Big Ken, period.
All right, next person, Stevana.
That's my sis. Yeah. That's my sis. Very, very much giving bad bitch, like our song. Yeah. Very much. One of the smartest people that I know. Literally, like, big time career woman. Be on her shit.
I see on
she's a boss.
Realtor.
Yes, my sister. Everything. She just wrote a book.
Oh, okay.
She just wrote a children's book.
Nice.
Yeah, like that.
Nice.
And she's just a career woman. She's smart as hell. Her goals are, and she like that. Period.
Got you. Trip G.
Trip G. Oh, I love Trip G so much. Trip G is one of my closest friends, and when I say we talk about everything, and there's never any judgment, and he's very much. I love people who like take my advice. That sounds a little narcissist.
If it's your advice, you know what you're talking about this.
But he, he really like listens to me and like be like, you know what, and Big Trip. That's my guy for real.
All right, Reggie.
What? I don't even know where to go. Literally, my go-to. I wouldn't be able to do half the shit that I've done without him. locked in. When I tell you, when I go, he's going with me. Like, if he can't come, I don't know. It ain't gonna work out, because that's my guy.
I got you.
Yeah.
Chris McCain.
That's my brother. I was hoping you was gonna say Chris McCain.
Oh, yeah.
Let me tell you something. Chris McCain is very big on Cortney Lachelle. He does not play about me. Anything I need, he's like, I got you. And he's very big on, like, he's gonna come to my defense. Like, he's not gonna let nobody play with me.
Right.
And he's proven that. And then he's one of the coldest that we have ever seen. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my brother.
Serafina Bird,
beautiful voice, beautiful human, beautiful spirit. She's just a beautiful person inside out, and she's so talented, and I just love her to death. So
I'm going with Adrian.
I don't know why I was thinking you was about to say my best friend, and then my brain went to my best friend. But Adrian, that's my sis. Period. Finest bald headed woman in the city. Period. On her shit, she's a boss lady. Beautiful chocolate, like yeah.
And also, real quick, let me just pause. Even though I've never met her, like, you know, in person and everything, but the gift that I made of you is from the video that you and your cousin did, and Adrian just in there just throwing it.
Oh man, what? Throwing it.
I realized, I was like, oh, that's in there, because I was trying to get you. And I'm like, oh, well, you know, I'm keeping it.
Yeah,
you know,
throwing it. That's because that's my sis. That's what she do. Period. And only for me, she gonna only do for me. Period. Because ask her to be in your video. The answer's gonna be no. Watch.
All right, Nia Monet, beautiful person,
super sweet, amazing voice. She's actually one of my favorite, like, female voices that we had. She's just a beautiful person.
I got you. Elise
is one of my closest friends. We've been friends for so long. Yeah. She's talented as hell.
Yes. I can't wait to get her on.
Booked and busy. She about to come too. You better quit playing. You better come. Miss Booked and Busy. She got commercials. She's in Tulsa King. She's in all kind of shit. It's definitely giving boss.
Okay, I got one person. I'm gonna just check the camera and everything like that. And really, just because I don't know if I want to sit down for this one. Cody.
Codes! Oh my gosh, we've been friends for so long at this point. It's been a long time at this point.
It is.
We started off as work people, co-workers. What the hell is work people? We started off as co-workers, and you really are just like an amazing human, super supportive, beyond dope, a really great friend, not just somebody that I look at as like another creative. Like, you are really a great friend.
Aww.
You show up for people, and this is my guy, and I got big love for Cody. AKA Codes. Y'all better not call him that either.
Yeah,
don't let nobody call him
that. She has a point. No,
okay,
you're the only person that called me that. And honestly, I think I don't want nobody else to do that.
Don't do that. Why would you do that? Weird.
Because it's cool. All right. Well, it's funny that you mentioned that, because I'm actually going to share a story.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to preface this by saying, please don't be mad at me.
I'm mad.
This was a while ago.
Okay.
Now, even though she just mentioned everything she just mentioned, actually, I didn't know where you was going with when I said that, but it makes sense for this story in a way. So, you guys got to understand this. Prior to how this is right now, this is what happened.
Oh, Lord.
When we first started working with each other. And then when I say first, I mean like
at
first.
work.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. I have to specify. At work, like as co-workers. So of course you're not gonna know everybody through the door. You're gonna, you gotta like almost like check their temperature. You see how that, because you know the solid people, and then it's like when you have a mutual friend and everybody has mutual friends, so it happened. So I'm gonna tell y'all this. I have to explain something really quick so y'all kind of follow along, especially for you as well. So when we used to work, when we ever had bad weather, and I'm not gonna mention the company name because
Yeah.
When we had bad. Y'all, so this is what happened. When we had bad weather, our department is the only department that did this. Everybody else, so say if like snow or tornado or ice or whatever it is, we would have to actually like stay the full time.
Yeah, still come in and everything.
Everything. So you can get a text message from the company saying, offices will be closed till 9, open at 9 a.m. or closing at 2 p.m. or something like that.
Inaccurate.
Right. Our department, it was like, nah, that's not gonna happen. But they will do this. I will say this. They will provide hotel rooms for free to the people who are working because...
What you about to say? Oh, go ahead.
They would provide the hotel rooms if you wanted to stay and stuff like that. So when you are when you are a brand new employee, when this happens, you take it because you think, oh, that's kind of cool. I ain't got to worry about like going home or going home late or whatever like that. In actuality, it's really we just need y'all to be here.
Right.
So this is your only way to secure, right? I did it my first time because I was there before you were. I did it my first time. Cool. After that, I'm like, look, I love my life. So if I'm not going to make it, just know I'm going to make it when we good.
Right.
When it's all said and done. Now, Cortney at this point is a brand new employee. And so now I'm about to really tell her how it is. So also, I said like, at this cubicle here, she's like behind in another row. So I have to also specify that. So one day we getting some snow or ice actually. We getting some ice coming in. So say they made the announcement around like 11 a.m. Like, hey, if y'all want to stay at hotels, they started marking people's names down so they could see how many hotel rooms they got to get.
Right.
And it's a hotel close to where we were working at. So at that time I was just like, no, I'm not gonna do it. If I can't make it, I can't make it. But whatever. And that was like around 11. Now let's just say it's around 2 p.m. At this point I'm standing up. And I'm just kind of waiting because it was a call center, so we have to wait for the calls to come in and whatever. So I'm just like, it's slow at that point. I think because maybe other people, because the whole state is
the
going
whole
through
world
this.
is going through.
Right, so maybe they got time to be thinking about whatever they trying to go to the grocery store to buy groceries and get whatever, get in the house
get all the toilet paper.
Yeah, right, because it's all this ice coming in, whatever like that. And I'm just chilling, and then the door opens and it's Cortney.
What did I do?
And everybody gave her a standing ovation.
Wow, what I did?
And I turned around and I'm looking like if there's an email out. You know how could have graduated from school. You could have, did something, whatever.
Right.
And I'm like,
what's going on?
This is what I legit say. This is why I say, please don't be mad at me. Because we didn't know each other like how we know each other. Everyone's giving her a standing ovation. And I'm like, what the fuck are we clapping for?
Right. What's going on?
Right. I didn't know you at this point, so I can say that.
Yeah.
A mutual friend, E, you know who I'm talking about.
E? Oh, yes.
She came up to me. It was like, Cortney got stuck in the snow. So that's the reason why, because we started clapping because she just literally got back. And she was gone for hours, and I didn't even notice.
Okay.
I felt like an a-hole after that, because I was like, oh.
I'm sitting here like, why the fuck y'all clapping for her?
Right. No, seriously, because if they would have been like, yo, if you did something like super, whatever, I get it.
Right.
I didn't get it at that time. I wouldn't have said that if you were like, because at that point, I'm concerned, like, yo, where Cortney at?
Right.
Yeah. But no, I did. I never told you that.
Oh, so, I'm mad. I'm mad at him. I'm sitting here like, what are you about to say? What did I do?
Oh no, if it was something embarrassing, I would kind of
told
like
me off camera.
Yeah.
Okay.
But with everything going on, let everybody know where they can find you.
Okay, so Instagram, I am Cortney Lachelle. I always say this: there is no you in Cortney. No. Okay, I'm black. No you in Cortney. CORTNEY LACHELLE. First of all, hold on. Before I give the rest, quit calling me Cortney Lachelle before I really start swinging. Cause what the hell? Where y'all get Lachelle from when it say CHELLE codes? Cause what the fuck? What like? No, cause be fucking for real. Where y'all getting Shay from? Y'all know that the Shay ends probably with a Y. LLE? ELLE? Is Lachelle to y'all? But oh my mama quit playing with me. So I am Cortney Lachelle. Okay, on Instagram, Facebook, Cortney Lachelle. Twitter is a hoe. Because why is my name Lachelle Cortney on there? Why? Because somebody else got Cortney Lachelle. We don't even know you. Why is that your name on there?
But I would say
I'm gonna ask her if she'll delete her name so I can. I'm gonna ask her.
Hold on, is she still active?
She on there. I don't even know if she active, girl. You're not the Cortney Lachelle they're looking for.
Unless if you on another podcast out there, the other Cortney Lachelle,
She's
whoever
not.
you are, and be able to promote your name, you don't really need it. So y'all could just switch. But I'm used to it by now because I've definitely added your name.
Enough. But it's fucking weird.
It is.
Because my name is Cortney Lachelle. They're going to be thinking, how you going to find me?
Follow Courtney on Twitter for the funniest tweets you'll get. I promise you.
I be on there cutting up a little bit.
Yes, you do.
A little bit. I haven't been on there that much. I got to get back on it.
You do, because I'll be sitting there like, all right, she ain't
said shit. I'm going to get back on it because I do be on there cutting up a little bit. Because y'all be getting on my nerves.
Right. Well, thank you once again
of
for
course,
joining me on the third time on the 2-year anniversary show and everything like that.
Yes.
Please, y'all, stream the project. If you're watching this on YouTube, go to our wish to see what we talking about.
Keep getting it.
Yes.
Keep streaming it and going crazy.
Yeah. But until next time, y'all.